Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Locke working out of the gun. Complete. Smith has it. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Ready. Now the Notre Dame man. This is Theo Riddick. And he is met in... His tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Yannick Ngakoue on the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Keep it up. He get 80 weapons. Showing it. Showing it. Go.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Look. Squeeze. Hit it.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the carry, but they'll need to double that here. It's 3rd and 14.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
60 outlaw. Hey, D-line, let's get it. Orbit.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew being chased out left. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. Now 1 in the first quarter. What do?
Well, great pass rushers usually have a go-to move, but the best pass rushers, they have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that. Then when you adjust, they counter it and still get to the quarterback. And you don't pile up that many sacks. What do you have, 4 in the game last week? Without having some go-to moves with counters.
Say. He's Leo.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He'll bice. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the defense has got it. Oh, a nightmare start offensively. This will be a touchdown. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
The score, Jaguars 7, Broncos 0.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
Check 13.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
36. Watch the ship. Hey, Sam on. 5.
On 1st down, Locke.
Check.
He'll get this one complete to Terry Godwin. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A gain of 22 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. Protein spill. Check. Lucky. Hey, Echo. 44, Mike, 42.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
To throw on third down. Lock. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They're going with Lindsey. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And, indeed, he did not. They stop him. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. After the penalty, it's Fournette. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Minshew. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter.
Jaguars 7, Broncos nothing.
Ready. 18 Gator. 80 weapon. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check it back. Hurry up.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Kill. Hey, exit. Go.
Here's Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
44. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine.
On 2nd and 7, Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Deontay Burnett, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go jet sweep here with Chark. He'll have a first down past the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Out of the gun is Minshew. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Got it.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Check three. Shift. Watch the shift. Rush in.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, seam 6. Check 26. Hey, lock it.
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. And this one complete to Burnett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
SOS. Check 24.
On first down, Lindsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. On 2nd down, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Broncos on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check. Blue Dan. Hatchet. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Rock it. Crunch.
From midfield, here's Locke. He's going to have the hook up to Burnett. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Locke going to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now it's Lindsey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 12, Locke got an open man. It's Burnett. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mike, check. 59. Strip that ball. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Fair. Come.
On third down, Locke. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Minshew, 1st and 10. He'll check this one off to Fournette. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. A first carry now for Alex Collins. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
High 7. Ready?
On 2nd down and 4. Locke. They'll find Lindsey here. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Locke now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. Switch. Hey, zoom. He's checking. You're out. Zoom.
Locke now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Locke again here on 2nd and 10. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
'22 jet bomber.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man has got one. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Check hot route. Hot. Mike's 59. Come on, let's go. See what you got. You go take.
On the right side, he finds Burnett. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Check 49.
Check three, check three.
Gone, gone. Yep.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Hey, Delta. Did it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 2-yard line.
On the ready. 61, matchbox right.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Now Minshew. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Leonard Fournette stops short of the marker on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Locke to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Check 52.
Protein spill. Shoot.
On 2nd and goal. Locke to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
45.
Hey, let's get this. 44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check. Hey, watch this.
Locke now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, Those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Looking long for Westbrook. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The holding penalty negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20.
Watch the slam. Slam, slam, slam. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come, come. X3, 218, chop it. 24. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Get it.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And an alley to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsay, 77 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Let's go, defense. And here we go. Bravo. Check. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. I'm coming.
61, matchbox lights.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack on first down, Minshew. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Josh Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Smith. Ready?
Now Locke. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now McManus for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Next to score, Broncos 26, Jaguars 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. D.D. Westbrook is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
51 the mic, boy. 51.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run for it with Fournette. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The open man is Westbrook. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Check safety, check safety.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mike's 59. Here we go, D. He's coming. Double up, double up. Leo.
Hey, Alpha.
Deuce. Check nickel.
Yes. Shoot.
They'll actually throw it with Locke. And this one complete to Burnett.
He's checking crack.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Jaguars 21-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, Sam off. Let's go. Hit it.
Here's Locke. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Watch the ship.
General West.
Watch the ship.
Deep grip.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Buying time to his left. Looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Denver, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.